We see, I think it's still Trojan going top mid. Gets Shay. Now looking for his man for the buck. Gets the buck. It's gonna be a triple.
It's not a Fragby triple. Fragby chokes the final kill. It's taken from him. I like that. If someone messes up, it's a choke. It's always their fault.
It's always a choke.
Because someone took it from him. It's always
no
a
one
choke.
stole it, but Fragby, I don't think he can now win this. I think he's on 18 kills with 2.5 minutes to go. He's not going to be in the mix. So we're looking at a 3-horse race right now between Trojan, Gunner, and Power Buck 20 for their title of ECL FA champion, and that would make you undisputedly the FA champ of Europe.
Number 1 individual on board now with Fragby. He's deliberating whether to go red or blue lift, and he waits a little too long, and someone comes up behind him and gives it to him. One in the back door. Fragby is looking not particularly happy right now in 7th place. Gets a nice spawn, unlucky not to capitalize on any of these kills. Clean up instantly now, enjoying his time in death screen.
Enjoying his time in death screen, but we see a Brown player, and I can only assume that's either Gunner or Buck 20 in the lead. Brown Spartan doing the work. And we're going to have a little look here as it's getting down to business. Just 2 minutes to go in this FA final with Buck 20 leading, but he needs to get, I think he needs to win by 3 or 4 kills from Gunner or Trojan, so he needs the kills here. Just getting away there, Baxter. Shay's going to get the work. Nice double. JC not hitting anything. Triple!
Big triple.
Out of Fragby.
Cleaned up before we can make any more of it, but a great play there. He almost had an overkill, but Baxter managed to escape under the base.
You could open a restaurant based off of that triple kill.
A restaurant, Mike?
Just serve triple kills.
I'll just serve. Think that's going to be a big hit?
Delicious.
Triple kill restaurant? Can't see it. Can't see it happening. As we are getting down to the we're getting down to the percent of this. See Jack Baxter getting worked as Jack's on no health, trying to get in. He can't win this FA, but there's nothing he would like more than to stop Buck 20 winning it. There's nothing that would make him happier than knowing he was the man that prevented Buck 20 winning this FA. But Buck 20 seems to be on fire on 41 kills, with just a minute to go. Jack not quite making it.
Who managed to escape there? I think that was a Buck 20 escape. That is one of the most frustrating things in the world when you play free fall, is when the enemy players, they run away on no shield and they don't give you the kill. And 99% of the time, the kill is taken by the guy you're just above in the scores.
Yeah, that's the frustrating thing. As you know, every kill you don't get damages you, but every kill the other guy damages you doubly. So it's really, really frustrating. As we're now looking over Gunner's shoulder, one of the guys in contention for the money, he's going to look to port, goes up, has a gander. He's going to get a nice, easy kill on Shade. Looking for the easy double on Buck 20. He's getting the triple on Fragby. Does he get it? Yes. Amazing, amazing work. As we're going on board with Trojan, who's fighting JC. Whoops on him there. No problem. Now he's going to look for the weak guys on the landing. Fragby's going to surely go down here.
Fragby has given up. I think it's safe to say that Fragby's given up. He's accepted his defeat.
He accepted his fate. As a Trojan cannot get Gunner, as we see Buck 20, I think it's tied in scores, Buck 20 and Gunner. If it stays this way, Gunner is going to win the FFA.
And that is all she wrote. The FFA final over. We're just going to take a moment to calculate the scores. Now, walking into that, before we start talking about the top 3, who we, Gunner, Buck 20, and Trojan all really standing out there, how about the other 7? Who really stood out to you guys?
Obviously, Fragby had that amazing game, but went on, didn't have it. Another 2 good games, and I think Process had an amazing game in the semi-final, didn't play well. But I think Shay actually seemed pretty consistent throughout there. The unknown guy might get sneaking 4th there, which would be really great for him.
Which we saw with Gunner ECL 1. So Shay obviously walking into this now has an opportunity to build on it and try to move his Halo Reach career, quote unquote, forward. Miles, your thoughts?
I am still disappointed with Trojan's performance. I had a lot of faith of Trojan going into this. However, great resurgence after a poor first game. Again, good to see Buck 20 stepping it up, representing the Power Nation. He had, again, a bit of a shaky start, remained relatively out of sight, out of action in the second game, but now, in the finals, you saw a good performance from him there. King of JC, for me, I didn't know how to place JC in this. I knew he's a good player and he's turning a lot of heads these days. But as a free-for-all player, it's a different set of skills. It's a completely different set of skills to 4v4, and
it doesn't even necessarily show off really good individual 4v4 skills. It just shows really good vacuum skills. Ultimately, who can suck up the most kills, put themselves in the best position. If you're up top and you stay alive for more than 2 or 3 kills, you're obviously going to walk away at least with a 1 or 2 rounds. So, and Buck 20. The king of the consistency. So we're going to find out in momentarily who's walking away with the 300 pounds and a monitor courtesy of Ayama. Second place, 125 quid, 75 going to 3rd, and 3-horse race. Pete, let's get your final words on the top 3 there.
I think the top 3 will go Gunner, Buck 20, Trojan, which I think is a pretty good top 3. I think all those players are amazing individually. They've proven their FA skill. And I think it's really great to see them in the top 3. And I think now it sets us up really nicely for the 4v4 with a member of LLL who are very high seeded, Power, and one of the German players all doing well. It opens up the 4v4 tournament for some really exciting play.
Very exciting play. And we're still calculating here.
What do you guys think of the Blackpool and the venue?
The venue's amazing. I mean, I really like it. It's nice and a lot of space. There's an easy place to get food and stuff, which is always really important for players. A lot of space around the venue, which is good.
Places to get beer.
Beer is very important. Very strong.
It's actually surprising. Like, it's an interesting concept to actually have a bar in the venue. I thought it would actually be messy on the first day. You know, LAN is very social. A lot of people here of drinking age. It could get messy, but everyone's been really mature about it, so it's been nice.
Everyone here, they're all professionals, Mike. We're here to win. Every player here now come today here looking for the victory as opposed to the fun.
I think the Sunday evening you might see some messiness, but I think a lot of the players here, I mean, we don't have events very often, and you know, I think people are very serious when they get here about their Halo. They come here to play Halo. They come here to see everyone.
It depends on the team.
Yeah, it does depend on the team, but a lot of the teams are so serious about the first 2 days. Because that's so important to them. I think that's a big thing.
I think it's always, you kind of find out who's really got the heart set on trying to walk away with a kind of top 8 finish or whatever by the condition they are when they show up on the Sunday morning.
Yeah, that is a big one. I remember the Power guys, the Fnatic guys showed up on the Friday day looking rather groggy.
3CL3.
We're tallying the final scores now.
Are we going to have the results for you momentarily?
Yeah, momentarily. I'm going to... Well, coming up later on tonight, hopefully we'll bring some 4v4 Halo action. I know we're going to be bringing some COD Black Ops action from the FFA. They have a lot of players here. They were only into the top 64 about an hour and a half ago, so everything's moving along here, but obviously huge amount of teams for Black Ops. Halo Reach, really good turnout. We're going to get the 4v4 started. I want to hear maybe what your thoughts on are that.
The 4v4, I think it's very open. I think the game is at one of those sort of early state is at the early state where no teams had a chance to get an massive individual leg up on anyone yet. So basically, it's who can perform on the day. I think it's very much going to be like who plays well. I think the guys in the running are LLL, Fnatic, Royalty, TCM, and Power. I think those 5, it'll be one of them, but I'm not going to make a call just yet on who.
All right, here we go. We now have our FFA Halo Reach results. Walking away with 300 pounds and a monitor courtesy of Ayama is the one, the only, his second ECL event, FFA final, Gunner. So a big round of applause for Gunner. In second place, the ever consistent but the ever quiet Buck 20. And he walks away with 125 pounds for that. Oh, there he is. Of course, twins, I just look at whichever one and they point for me. In third place, of course, we know who that is. It's Trojan, proving that, of course, you don't have to pull out of every battle if you're wearing a Trojan. In fourth place, Fragby. In fifth, Shay. Shay, a big round of applause for him. That's a really good showing. In sixth, Process. In seventh, Baxter. I have to point that out. And the king of JC, proving that he is not the king. We got plenty more coming up here at ECL2. We're live in Blackpool for the rest of the evening, so stick around. Why go out on a Saturday night? You could come to Blackpool. You've got a bar. Excellent. Or it's Friday, of course. I've been awake for a long time. It's all brought to you by SteelSeries, Game Station, and it's all in aid of Games Aid. We got plenty more coming up here at ECL2.